What would you call yourself?
A baddie.
We're...
No? Too soon?
I used to be super vulnerable on the internet, and I still feel like I am. Like, I am very transparent.
I'm trying to do more than, like, you, yeah. Go ahead.
But I also am realizing that I kind of want to pull back.
Why?
But it's too late. Like, I can't be private and mysterious
Wait,
no more.
Why do you want to pull of, like, narcissism is a harsh word, so I don't know if that's what, but there is a level of whatever that is, of, like, you put the cameras up, lights up, you shoot it, you edit it, you put it up. Like, I'm tired of seeing myself on camera, I'm tired of hearing my voice.
Yeah.
Even the thought of, like, filming yourself and then posting it yourself on your free time, to some people that's cringe in itself.
Yeah.
Trying is cringe nowadays. You have to make it look like you're trying is cringe. I think all of us can agree that we did not think this through. Like, we did
started.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Life as Maya. Guys, you see a familiar face?
Hi.
Mila from first season's here. We have one half of the pod. Carmela.
Hey guys. No, I'm joking.
We're always missing you.
Always missing you. In New York doing the Western
New York. You guys gotta go tune in to Firstie's pod because they've got a lot of updates. They got a lot going on. So make sure I go check out their YouTube and see what the Firstie's podcast has been up to. How's it feel being long distance right now?
It really feels like my man is away.
Got it.
No, I'm joking. I'm also like, girl, you're the man.
The man.
You have to put in more hours, which we'll get into.
Right.
Because I had a little crash out moment a couple weeks ago. But, so it's really just more than ever time management. It's no longer like, just come over and shoot. We live 2 seconds away from each other, so it's just easier just to come over. So it's just time management.
Yeah.
Like, priorities, like...
At least she didn't, like, move to Illinois, though.
True, the opportunities are in New York, so it's like she's working for the both of us.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, opportunities, yeah.
But we miss you. There is a lot. There's like actually so much I would get into today. So I'm hoping and praying that we just allow our minds to focus and not let ADHD get us off topic because that's a thing for us.
We're going to need a long prayer.
But we're going to see. But obviously you guys know we're both, what would you call yourself?
A baddie.
We're...
No? Too soon?
A baddie! And it was the seriousness on your face. Like, what would you call me? I know what I would call myself.
Yeah, we're both baddies.
Baddie, okay, right.
Well, as far as content creating?
Yeah, like a creator.
I would say, because we're going to get into it, there's a difference between influencer and content creator. Like,
For
we create
sure.
content.
Okay, yeah.
And there's no dig at influencers or anything like that. Like,
I got
your
you.
bag.
Yeah.
But I'm really here, you probably agree, we're here to be more impactful than influential, if that makes sense.
For sure.
So I'd say content creator.
Okay, yeah. I would say the same thing. Like, I'm a creative, a content creator. So that's what I'm going to kind of get into today of, like, the ins, the outs, what made you even want to do this. Really, the title of this episode is going to be, Are We the Crazy Ones?
Are we the crazy ones? Are we answering that, or is the audience?
I think you guys should answer it, but let's see if by the end of the episode we can come to an answer.
Okay.
Because I feel like...
That's a good, okay.
Even when thinking about it, there's not an answer that comes right off bat. Like, I don't know. I don't think I'm all the way crazy, but low-key I am a little crazy.
I mean, you do have to be able to do this. You do. You
yeah.
just have to be
you have to have a little craziness
you have to be crazy.
in you.
You
have to
do.
have a little craziness in you. And I think we do have so. Before we get into what made you want to do this, like when you know you're
the makeup, the hair, the off the shoulder, like it's really doing something.
Really?
Like it is. Yeah.
That made me blush. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just, you know us. Just
it's
cool,
just so
calm,
cute.
collective
Yeah,
on the couch.
Yeah.
We're chilling.
But it's super cute. I love it.
But thanks. The hair just had to get slicked back, so. But I'm glad you said that because I was like, this is not going to show up on camera good, but we shall see. All right, so this guy posed a question, and he put it on Reddit. He said, have you ever considered being an influencer? Quotations. I really hope you don't hear my dogs crying.
Yeah, but it kind of gives, you know.
No! Not at all.
Listen.
I know it's Nala, and I low-key want to let them out because they usually chill when I'm filming, but that's when I'm by myself.
Yeah, girl. Do you see what Nala did earlier?
I know.
Like, come on. They're obsessed with me. Come on, let's go. Please don't do that clip.
Mila! Like, shown how obsessed
Ah!
people can be.
See, there's some comments we have off camera and on, and I love when she tries to bring a little.
You have to bring little sprinkles,
a little egg into
what we've done. Okay, so someone commented.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even know where to start. I'm not so arrogant to think anyone would give a flying F word what my opinions are on anything. I'm not talking about having specialist trade skills, just opening your view to the world or rating products. But there are a lot of people out there earning significant money from being an influencer. Do people need to be an influence? Do people need to be influenced? Can they not make their own minds up about tastes, purchases without a random person steering them? I find it puzzling. Am I alone?
Okay, first, it just gives hater.
Angry.
It does. Like, just say you want to be an influencer.
I'm not so arrogant to
you're
think anyone would give a flying F what my opinions are. I didn't think I was arrogant.
You're definitely not.
Arrogant?
There is a level of, like, narcissism is a harsh word, so I don't know if that's word, but there is a level of whatever that is, of, like, you put the cameras up, lights up, you shoot it, you edit it, you put it up. Like, I'm tired of seeing myself on camera. I'm tired of hearing my voice, really. Mm-hmm. That's why, like, I honestly really enjoy editing my vlogs more because it's other people, it's scenarios, it's funny stories.
Yeah.
So there is a level of whatever, it's narcissism or whatever. I just don't think it's
confidence.
Yeah, I don't think it's...
It's not arrogance, though.
I don't think it is. That's, yeah.
And
like, I aggressively disagree.
Exactly. And I just felt like that was just so angry. I do think, like, at one point, we have to know, like, influencing is so new still. So at one point, someone got on the internet and was doing this for fun. Not with the intentions of being an influencer. They just did it because they loved it. And that's how influencing became.
Right. And then also, like, there was influencers before that was an actual term. Like, politicians.
Right.
Your teachers were influencers. Your parents.
Before you get on the camera.
Athletes, like, musicians, like, they're influencers.
Talk shows. Like, before there were podcasts, there were radios and talk shows. Like,
crazy.
People want to know, like, even if it's, like, it's not being arrogant to share your opinions. It's just community, in my opinion.
It is. I think he's hurt. I think he needs a hug.
But that was, I feel like, I don't know, a level of it, I get it. Like you said, putting lights, cameras, and going action, like, you do have to have something, you gotta have a little bit crazy.
Yeah, and that's after a full day of work, girl. That's after all the other stuff you have to do.
I do find when I was working full time, I had some type of energy bunny, like, battery in my back. And I think it was because I was living for outside of work. Like, when I hated my job, I couldn't wait to get home and, like, record. That's where I was, like, happy. And I was just hungry to be out of it. I will say, being able to, like, control my time, that's slowed down. But, oh, my God. At work, I don't know where the energy came from. Because now I look at other people who do, like, full-time influencing and they work a 9 to 5. And I'm like, how are you doing both?
I almost describe it like, remember, like, in college, like, when you had 18 credits, you probably did well because you had no choice but to lock in, versus when we did the 12 credits, you had time to, like,
lollygag.
Exactly. So you're taking a nap here and there, and then it's like, oh, my grades are not that great. It's like you have full plates. You have no choice but to really, really lock in.
And So, what even made you become a little crazy and put yourself on the internet? Because you didn't start off as, like, hi, I'm Mila, this is my YouTube. You actually had, you were building a platform that had real purpose in it, I will say.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot.
Like, it was for first gen.
Yeah.
And it started off as that, but now you're kind of, like, swaying into, like, allowing the world to see more of you now.
Yeah, which is fun and also terrifying. What made me start? I didn't realize this, but I was really a creative since I was, like, little. Stories my mom would tell me or something, I did this or this or did this play, and I was really, really passionate about it or whatever. It's like, I really enjoy storytelling.
Yeah.
2 things, actually. Storytelling and testimonials, which testimonials are basically storytelling as well.
For sure.
Like, because that's really what moved people. That's, like, when I've learned great gems of, girl, I went through this.
Yeah.
Like, I got cheated on, how did I get through that?
Yeah.
I miscarried, how did I get through that? Like, serious stuff that, like, you can't avoid these certain things. And so, like, I'd love to educate myself or know how to handle these things a little bit better. So when people share their testimonials, it's a part of storytelling. So I just love storytelling. Like, for me, it comes down to, like, I was a latchkey kid. which basically means like my parents couldn't afford a babysitter, so when they got home, it was like be quiet, eat your after school snack, do your work, and the TV was my best friend.
Relatable, yeah.
Like the fact that Hannah Montana is going on tour next year is what is rumored, and she was like my childhood.
I literally just watched her podcast with her mom, and I'm pretty sure it's happening.
I'm actually gonna go insane. Like I'm gonna cry. Because she was genuinely, like, my best friend when I was 10. Because the TV was, like, my best friend at that time.
Love that.
Yes, I was a latchkey kid, yeah. So it was like, I want to be in the screen. It was one of those. Yeah. And I liked how those characters made me feel, so I'd like to extend that to someone else.
Right.
And I just learned as I got older, like, people really... You do have to have some type of following. I'm not saying influencing, but following for people to care about what... You want. So I almost want to do the whole like Angelina Jolie move where it's like she's one of the most famous actresses, but she's like, hey, look this way. See how this country is not doing well.
Right.
That's the end game. Philanthropy is always the end game for me.
Right.
It always is. Because that's longevity, that's legacy, that's impact in the world.
Exactly.
This is all fun and we get to have fun and kiki, but that's really the
You know what your end game is.
Yeah. Like, so for me it started with just like Disney and like just watching like That's a Raven, like the fits with the physical comedy, like that. Heck yeah! So that's where it started for me, and I was like, oh, I want to create content, and it for us like you just have to be in our brains to know this. Like it's so much fun.
It's so fun.
Like it's just where I just feel like a kid with you, and like we're just kiki and just having fun. How about for you?
Where to start for me?
Like, why pick up a camera, talk, edit, post, comment?
I think even before I knew what, like, podcasts were, I just always wanted to, like, when meeting new friends, meeting strangers, like, I used to just interview people for the heck of it. Like, a stranger on the bus, okay, we are on the bus, like, I'm just going to ask you about your life. Like, I've always been so intrigued about the different walks of life. And... even in college, I threw this random thing, and it was a red table talk. You know what red table talk was?
Yeah.
I threw my own in college, and it was called Pink Table Talk. And I just brought a room full of strangers together, and I had everyone put questions in a mason jar, and I told everyone to go around, answer the question. And I just love creating a space with good conversation. Like, good conversation with some food and some drinks in the mix. Like, I love that cameras off. So if I can do that with the cameras on and give that to more people to see, love. And even Life is Mine started off as like having people on talk about their walk of life so that whoever's watching can find a piece of themselves in one of those people.
That's always been a game.
And I just know for me, like when I was a little girl, there were people that like felt so far removed from what my reality could ever be until you hear them on the podcast, you hear them on the interview, and you're like, wow, like, you started from this type of life as well, and now look at you are. And it was those interviews and those, like, shows that, like, really told me, like, oh, you can do that, too. Mm-hmm. Not, like, be in front of the camera, but, like, you can be successful. Like, when I came from Georgia, my goal was... if I can be financially stable, put food on my table every day, I don't need a mansion, I don't need the jewelry, I don't need any of those things. Like, I just wanted a safe, simple life. But that's because that's all I thought I could attain. But it was looking at people who came from that type of lifestyle, and then they were like, I believed I could, so I did. And this is where I'm at. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I want to be that person for other people. So it just started off as like, let me journey my life on camera while also bringing other people in. And it's been great. It's been fun.
It's fun.
Like, it's actually fun. That's what you were, like, even if it wasn't, like, just say YouTube went away today. I would still record my life.
Amen.
Daily. Like,
I do think about that, too, where I'm like, this is content for future generations in our family and stuff.
I will put it on, like, with my kids, like, if this never goes anywhere, my kids, like, they'll be like, I don't know what TV is. I watch my mom every day. She just puts her screen on the camera for us to see. Like, I love, even now, like, when I'm with my family and we can't find a good movie, I'm like, let's just put my YouTube on. Let's watch my vlog from last year.
You can watch yourself?
Yes.
And watch other people watch you?
Well, like,
you can't do that.
Not my sit downs by myself. Absolutely not. But, like, if I did, like, my family vlogs that I post, I'll, like, put those on and I'm like, oh, let's watch last year. Like, I think that's so funny.
Oh, I cannot.
I think that is hilarious. I think it's cringe.
My mom be doing that in front of like company. I'm like,
she'll put your videos up?
Yeah. She's like, look at this episode. And then I just hear our name. I'm like, Mom, I can't.
I don't. Like, I can't rewatch. After I edit the video and just post it, I'm not rewatching it. So that's cringe to me. But, like, when I get to share that with other people,
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, no, I love that you love that. Maybe I need to work on that.
I am kind of, that's like a little main character of me, but.
And what's wrong with that?
You're right.
Yeah.
This is Life is Maya.
Yeah. It's your life.
Literally.
That's why it's like that guy who's like, why are you get, like, if other people want to be influenced by it, that's their life. Like, why does it bother you so much?
So much.
It's just strange to me.
Yeah. But I do think, but also even that, like, it's genuinely fun for us, but I do think because it's so fun for us, it's hard for us to even understand, like, how it bothers people that much. Because you're just like, I'm doing this for fun.
I cannot comprehend it.
Give me a second. How we think it's just fun and it bothers people. But when you put your life on the internet, you are putting your life, like, you're putting yourself at the risk of that. Like, people judging, people having those mean things to say, people, like, have you faced any of that yet?
A few times, yeah.
Really?
Not like, but it's like one or two comments in the last 3 months. You know what I mean? Like, it's not crazy.
Exactly, yeah.
The private DMs are actually worse than the public, which is crazy.
Like, negative or like they're just creepy men?
No, negative. Well, creepy men are always near.
People private DM you negative things?
Yeah, but I think it's because it's like they're smart enough to not leave like a digital footprint.
Oh,
like the fact to leave a hate comment publicly is wild to me for many reasons. One, you're being unkind. Two, your employer could probably see it. Like, if I saw you leaving a nasty comment, I would reach out to you and be like, "Is everything okay?
Everything okay?
Because what are you doing? Get that off there. What are you doing?"
Or I'll just see. I don't think God I don't have friends like this, but I'll see people I went to college with under the shade room, like commenting like rude things.
Not
I'm like, this person will never,
not the shade
ever see
room.
you. Why are you even
the shade room is crazy.
But leaving a comment on the shade.
You can think things, talk about it in your group chat, do what you
Screenshot,
gotta do.
do what you gotta do. But to comment, like to literally be like, huh?
It's insane.
I've never done it. That's one thing that I know, like, you know how like people get famous and like they dig up all these things. I'm just like, you'll never find like any crazy comments under. It's not my thing.
It's not,
But that is like, I'm not gonna lie, I think because a part of me, a little.
Why?
Not that
much. Which is valid. That's a lot of people.
Or I haven't, okay, so like you've probably gotten it from your podcast. Me, I get it for like food sometimes. Like people telling me like, oh, you should do it this way. Or that doesn't bother me that much. Because I'm just like, you cook how you want to cook, I'm going to cook how I want to cook. The food was good either way. So that doesn't bother me. But like I do think, actually, it's happened once, and I deleted it, which a lot of people told me I need to stop doing that. But it was under this video. We were just talking about Christianity and stuff. Oh no, it was with me and my best friend talking about how she's Muslim and I'm Christian. And someone just said so much irrelevant, stupid things, and it really did bother me. And I was like, dang, do I want to do this anymore? That was like the 4th video I posted.
But usually things like that, like Christianity...
Yeah.
Politics, like that type of stuff, people are gonna...
It's like a little
come at you crazy.
Have you ever, not from a comment, but
which, by the way, I'm not saying that's right.
Oh, yeah, no, I get
that's
it.
just
like,
common.
That's just the same, yeah. But not from a comment, but like, it could just be like where you've been on social media or like whatever. Like maybe have you ever been like, the benefits don't really outweigh the cost. Of
what?
Of just being a creative.
I think all of us can agree that we did not think this through. Like, we didn't.
Started.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's all I have to say about that.
I didn't even know what the benefits were going to be. Well, obviously, like, you hope and pray that one day, like, it starts to pay you. Like, that's the only benefit I can think of.
Yeah, but that's not the driving force of why we do it.
Exactly. No.
Yeah. So I think that's the authentic way of doing it. Is you don't consider... It's like the every person who's had any success in sports or music or entertainment or be whatever. It's like I never imagined this. I never imagined being the number one artist of the year for so many. You know what I mean? Like you just work your ass off, and you just. It's like how SZA said, like I just had a couple songs that popped off, and now more people know me. But really, I'm really uncomfortable with the fame. Like the one thing I didn't consider is the fact of it's happened very, very few times. Like I literally could count like maybe 3 times where we've been recognized in public, because in the DMV area, it's a very small Ethiopian Christian, and it's really is like, oh hey, you're Hermela from Firsties, or you're Mila from Firsties. Miriam got it too, and it was
that's so cute though.
Like it's like cool in the moment or whatever. Like it's like so nice. Like I'm like, oh my god, ask for a photo. Little girl asked for a photo. Of course, yeah, let's take a photo.
Yeah.
Which was fine. I the only thing I liked was my mom was there, so for her to see it was like some like symbolic in many ways. But I didn't consider, like, for me, because of my day job, my safety, the fear of my safety is heightened because I travel so much for work for my actual day job. I didn't consider that like
when you started, you didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a thought
of because if we're really thinking of being part of that crazy success. Like, I had a comment about, like, talk about your dating life, or, like,
oh, wow.
Put your hair this way, put your hair texture this way, like, wear your hair curly or whatever, and then you start thinking, do you know what I mean? So
I get
just,
what
like,
you're saying,
there's, for me, I'm very much like SZA, where it's like, I'm gonna share what I want to share, I'm not gonna share what I don't want to share, and you guys are gonna have to just deal with it.
Right.
Like, that's just, it is what it is.
Yeah, because it becomes inauthentic when you start letting your people control who you are. Like, if you're going to be here, you're going to be here because you like who I am authentically. I'm not asking for you to come in here and tell me, oh, record this way, look this way, share this. Like, because then it's no longer fun, and you're not doing it for yourself, you're doing it for your viewers.
Yeah.
Or for the views.
Exactly.
It's one thing to, like, take good constructive criticism, like, hey, can you angle your camera more this way, or fix your audio, stuff like that.
I've taken that before. Someone was like, hey, these 2 angles don't work, do a wide shot. We did it. It was so much more. It worked better. So I was like, I'll take that.
I like that type of stuff.
I've taken like ideas of certain topics that we should talk about, which I always ask, like, that I'll take. Right. If it makes sense, it makes sense.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's just like the
pushing
weird,
you to do something I'm not comfortable with.
Yeah, and then also we talked about this earlier too, where like how we're being perceived, and like we can't choose where this content lands. I just put it out there in the ether, and then we don't know if people are connecting with our content for the purest intention to
for sure.
The way I'm trying to get out of this like male TikTok on male demographic on TikTok, I'm getting closer and closer, but it's like I'm not posting anything.
We're fighting
crazy. Like I really just want the girly pops to come find me.
Yeah.
But then you question, like, am I giving something off, or
like, what am I
it's
projecting?
not giving girl, and it's, like, because you know more than anyone, like, I just find men unimpressive. Like, I'm not
interested.
Like, I'm just not.
And then that being
currently. So, it's just that, like, yeah. So, that part, if we could control that, oh my god, I'd shoot the girly pops.
But, I mean, you have your perceived image, you have your projected, and then you have like what's really you and like what's sacred to you. And I think, like you said, I didn't think this through. I got on the internet and just started talking, and just then you think like, wait, employers could find me.
That's another thing.
Or people who.
That's another thing.
Dude, this is something that does not equate.
Actually,
in my head.
Keep talking. I'm gonna find something. Go ahead and listen.
This doesn't equate in my head, but like I was watching this girl's YouTube, and she was just like, there are people who I will just click on their page just to see when they drop these crazy comments, and you're subscribed to me. That does not make sense to me.
But it doesn't make sense. Because it doesn't make sense.
Like, I didn't think that when I would start creating and posting that, like, there would come people who are supposedly in your community but leaving hate comments. Like, there's just different things that when you start posting, because if you're really doing it with the purest intentions, when certain things come with it, you're just like, wasn't ready for that. And the more and more I'm into it, I have been noticing that, like, I used to be super vulnerable on the internet, and I still feel like I am. Like, I am very transparent.
I'm trying to do more than, like, you, go ahead.
But I also am realizing that I kind of want to pull back.
Why?
But it's too late. Like, I can't be private and mysterious no more.
Why do you want to pull back?
Because I am sharing.
Is it the one
real
comment
life.
that you're thinking about right now that you're like?
No, I think frontal lobe development. Like, I turned 25 and I was just like, why are you so open? Why are you so transparent? At what benefit does this do you? Like, what benefit does this do you? Yeah, I can think of a million things that it'll help the next 20-year-old girl.
Which is why you're doing,
But, like, for you, what this is doing for me.
Yeah.
I'm just putting myself out there to be judged, whether it's good judgment or bad judgment. And, like, you see an episode where me and my dad literally talk about how, like, we hated each other and how he cheated on my mom and how all those things affected me.
Oh, you're getting into it.
We got into it. And that, like, the DMs I got from that, beautiful. Like, oh, I'm inspired to talk to my dad.
Yeah.
I never thought I could have this conversation with a parent. But, like, that's on the internet for everyone to see. I talk about how when me and Raji first started dating, we broke up and how we went through all these things. But then I ended up marrying him. Like, we weren't, like, you can go on the internet and post your perfect couple pictures and people just have that to think about, but then you can go on Shemaya's page and you can see all of her business.
Yeah, but don't you think that's a gift of yours too?
That's what people say, but like...
And like lean more into that?
Yeah, it could be.
Because like I'm still working on that. But what I want to find was, this is at my work, okay? Like my day job.
I'm scared.
And my team members, like they're actually super, super supportive. They always ask. They all have the firsties, like stickers I gave them. It's on their laptops and their water bottles. It's super, super cute. They're always asking, yeah. But we had a meeting and our boss created like these little, you know those stick figures, or not stick figures, excuse me, like action dolls or whatever.
Yeah.
And so this was mine.
He created.
So for the audio listeners, it's literally
that to me.
Here. That's literally
I thought you made that
and
when I saw you post it.
Sure didn't. So it's like that was like my thing. So like my other coworkers, they had like, one girl's really is into making sourdough right now and bread. So hers had like, so it was like something about us. Yeah. So when they came to me, they're like, oh, Mila has a podcast, just put a ring light and a mic and like that. And I'm like, oh, they actually.
But it's like the realization that they know.
They're clocking it.
They know I like when I get off of work.
It's like
I'm probably gonna record.
That is my 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5. Which is
but
like,
that's cute. That's like supportive, cute though.
No, it is. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's cute. I took a photo. I was like,
yeah,
that's really cute.
That's cute.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes with that. You have your support and stuff, but I guess my next question would be, I know what your end goal is, but like, what is your driving factor that keeps you going?
To doing specifically the...
We could talk... Oops. Not my time of God timer. Mila. Firsties, we know what the driving factor is.
Mm-hmm.
I think, well, I do. I don't know about y'all. Y'all can go watch their pods. But with like Mila, like going into like your own, I'm about to be on the internet and really show people my more. Are you going to? Like, let us in a little bit more?
A little bit more, yeah.
I don't
know
like
over a year.
A little bit more. Oh,
because it's even that, it's in my real life, I don't let people in. You know what I mean?
Okay,
like,
yeah.
it takes time.
Yeah.
And I think I've really let you in because of the simple fact that you've also been vulnerable with me, so it's just a little bit easier. Like, it's called mirroring, so there's that.
That's true.
But there's, like, I'm always a friend who just never... It seemed like I never had issues or whatever. It's like, I do have issues. I just go to God for that.
Got it.
Do you know what I mean? Like, really? But it's okay. Like, and now I'm learning to, like, open up and, like, you know what I mean?
So,
I just don't know if I'm going to do that on the ether.
I was really about to be like, so speaking of opening up, do you want to talk about touching grass? Like, you're like...
Because we did talk about this, yeah. I think there's just part of it that's, like, again, I just think it's inauthentic. If I'm not ready to share, then I'm not ready to share. Sure. But then there's value of sharing, like, your... Because, yeah, the times that, like, we've really kiki on stuff, that's when you get the DM. That's when you get the, oh, wow, I'm going through this with the one message or the two messages. And it's like, that really makes, like, a difference. So it does. Because that's really what it's about. Like, that... We were talking about off camera, like, the end game of Firsty specifically is philanthropy. It's, like, shining light on, like, healthcare for Black women in this country.
Love that.
Like, sending some people, you know, to college back at home. Like, since I was little, I've always just thought, like, why did I get chosen to be the child of these two people who worked very hard to get us here? And then we lived comfortably, and then I'm in one of the most wealthy areas of, you know, some of my cousins back at home look at me like, girl, y'all living like Justin Bieber, you know?
Right.
And in their perspective, we are, but we're still hustling here, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that's definitely firsties of, like, just helping people. And I've just seen the people who are really, really, really successful. I mean, their philanthropy is like out the wazoo. Like it's just they're helping in some capacity, shedding light on domestic violence, like cancer research.
Yeah.
Women's health care is like ridiculous in this country. Like, so there's a bunch of stuff that I want to tackle. But as far as specifically for me, that's all like for the greater good of firsties. You know what I mean? Like firsties not Mila, it's about all of us, right? Where then the Mila YouTube channel, or just like me sharing my life, is mostly like to have fun storytelling. I love to get into acting.
Oh,
that would be fun. Because I'm always doing a bit.
No, you actually were on like a little roll. You were just doing some acting.
Oh yeah,
even the firsties were a little.
Yeah, and there's something I found that I had an acting coach when I was like in college for just like a little bit, and they do this like, it's almost like therapy in a way, but we were they're really determining like if you're really about it to be an actor, because a lot of people get into it for fame or money or whatever. And I loved the like logistics of it all. I love the teamwork of it all, that like to put a movie together, it's like 300 team members. It takes years to even get it greenlit or whatever. So everyone's had this one like job. Yeah. And also my job is just to say the lines, but with emotion, and I do have a role. But really the directors, the writers, whatever, they have a job to like make sure it's good. And then I like to have to step into another role and not be Mila for a second. Love that, because there's a lot going on in here. So it's like for a second, if I could just like not be me and exist that way, then like that would be great.
Okay, yeah.
So like, it's just fun.
Yeah.
You know, like imagine us shooting a commercial together. Like,
oh my god,
that's a goal. That's gonna be something that's gonna happen.
Did you see like the Love Island commercials?
Yes.
That they were sprinkling it. That was like the one with Kaylor and Kendall, the one with Janae Taylor and Serena.
I'm seeing Nick Landria now.
Right, but like
Knicks, like it's just
they didn't go on Love Island thinking they were going to do that, but then the opportunity presented itself, and they were able to,
And also in their role specifically, like no one's thinking they're going to be like Oscar worthy.
For sure.
It's just like, oh cool, you know, and it's cute, it's funny, it's quirky,
it's cute, yeah.
It
really is.
Would you act? Yeah. Would you want to act?
Never.
See, you're the same as Hermela. She's like, I have no modeling. Yes, acting. That's all you. I'm like, okay.
No, you and Hermela have the acting and the modeling. I think I just like. If I had to like long term in creating, I would love like, you know, those like daytime cooking shows where they have like guests come on and they're cooking and talking, like that. That's me.
So you want to get paid for being yourself.
Myself.
That's
like I cannot do anyone else but myself. So I would love that long term goal of like what content creating what doors it can open up for me. I would love, like, the goal has always been childcare and food. So if I could open up a nonprofit that puts both of those together, where like children can have after school programs for parents who like are like go home and watch the TV. It's like, no, we're gonna make childcare affordable so that you can drop your kids off and you know they're not just getting stuck in front of a TV. Like they're learning real adult abilities to cook, to grocery shop, to look at which ingredients. Like we're teaching you all those things, right?
Yeah.
And really hoping, especially I have like a real soft spot for single mothers. So like I want them to be able to drop their kids off in a safe space knowing like, oh, the woman who created this, she had us in mind. Like she had us specifically in mind.
Yeah.
So I think, and even my husband, like raised by a single mother, he started cooking because when she would go to Ethiopia for months, he was like, I got to. Eat. Like somebody's got to eat. Valid. So we have very similar stories in that way. And we both were like the kids who like don't feel seen, we want to show up for them.
It's interesting when you say that though, because it's like a lot of our desires and our motivation comes from our pain. When you really think about it.
For sure.
Which is like,
and even it's like, it goes back to why I started the YouTube, like showing someone that like things can be different. Like, or there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And that's what the YouTube's for. But like imagine having a brick and mortar, like a building where like you can actually touch that person and be like, what I went through, my pain can now be like your privilege. Because like you don't have to go through that. Like I would love.
That would be that's seriously my motivator is that, because it's the 90th family member who's gotten ill, who went to healthcare. They don't understand what the doctor's saying to them because English is not their first language.
Oh my God, yeah.
The doctor looks at their name that's not easy to pronounce for them.
Mm-hmm.
So they already put them in a category.
For sure.
And their healthcare is different. But then yet, when my NP sister or my cousin doctor walks in and gives them the credentials, weirdly things are moving quicker and they get better
different now.
And that's many people in the world.
For sure.
Like that's one big thing is healthcare, because healthcare in the system is just like let healthcare alone, and then add a female into it, add a black female into it. It's just like it's insane. It's actually insane.
And you know, I've never had like, I guess I was just ignorant to it. Like I didn't know that like healthcare was so inaccessible or just not like we don't have people who truly like advocate for us, because I haven't been like, thank God, I haven't been sick where I've had to be in a hospital, or I haven't had like to experience a close family member until recently, which was my grandma, and staying in the hospital with her. And it's like, we rang this nurse button 30 minutes ago because we need something and no one's showing up. Or we're requesting to be in or she has been requesting to be in a different facility, but it takes her younger granddaughter to come to start making calls and calling, asking for certain managers and stuff for things to get a move on it. And now it's like, oh, we can move around here. I'm like, oh my God, it was so eye-opening to me.
Yeah.
I literally just made a video about that because I was so ignorant to it. I'm like, and there's grace because there are some people who maybe do genuinely care, but it's red tape and they have all these things.
Yeah, and they're understaffed and it's a lot.
Exactly.
The nurse is just trying to do her job. Like it's a whole, it's a lot of moving factors.
No,
that's not it. So that's really the driving. That's
I love that, though.
Really the driving force. Like
I love that.
It really, really is, because like that's what really matters. Because it's like I recall more of like the pain of seeing my family member pass away in a hospital more than like my achievements in life. That's just how my brain works. So like again, I think pain can be the best educator and great information for you to like. I never want anyone to feel hopeless.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Or like I don't know if this is naive for me to think, but I just think, especially when it comes to healthcare, which I know we're talking more about other stuff, but like, like you're literally here to do no harm and to help any person who if a gunman walks in here, it does not matter if you just try to kill all these people. Your job is to fix him. Oof. And that's tough. That's very tough, but you took an oath.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I also have family members, a lot of family members in healthcare as well. I think that's why I'm probably passionate about it.
Yeah.
But not everyone has an NP sister who can call up and be like, why is her lab not done? And then it gets moved.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, what? See, not everyone has this. That's like, you know, so I just feel like, why don't I lucky enough to have 17 surgeons in my family or doctors who I can call people and what does this mean, whatever, and they just help me out.
Yeah.
They say, girl, don't take that. Ask for this. Go at this time. It's easier. Like, just the little things.
And you just want to be able to provide that for
And there's people who can't even speak English yet, and they're like they don't even have a shot. So if I could help with that,
actually really real.
And if I could help with that, that would be like, I mean, because it's the people, it's minority people who are victims to this, you know what I mean? Like, they come here for that woman. They came here for an opportunity, yet it's not, the American dream is not for us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But seriously, that is the motivator. I talk about this for like hours. That is the motivator. I have to remind myself that when there's days where like,
you don't want to do it.
I'm not trying to, like, I'm really just thinking now, I have a meeting with Camille after this, and then tomorrow I'm doing a lot of planning and stuff, and it's, like, I probably have to shoot a couple of solo episodes this week. And I'm like, okay, what are we going to talk about? What, you know, like, I like the banter back and forth. I probably will borrow you this week.
I'll borrow you
so probably sometime this week I'm probably going to come over.
Just let me know.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I would love to.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. It is, especially when you have these goals in mind, you have these driving factors, but you're not really there yet. Like, you can see it in your head, but like, reality is you're not.
Envision it, taste it.
Like, you can almost grasp it, but it's like, it still seems so far apart. At least that's how I feel. Sometimes it feels so far-fetched. I'm like, how? Like, this is cute and all, but how? But something like I truly, truly, truly like have witnessed, and it's like just listening to people's testimonies, their success stories, is the thing that separates the successful people is that they just did not stop. Like, even when they didn't see the results, even when they didn't see like the money, they didn't see anything, like they were just like, I just kept going. And so maybe we are a little crazy. Crazy until it isn't.
But I'll be crazy or look crazy for the greater good of like helping.
For sure.
I mean, trying to go after healthcare is crazy. Like it really healthcare. is
big
tough.
pharma.
Like it's crazy.
You're taking on a beast.
It's
taking
insane.
on a beast.
It is. Yeah, it is insane. But like, just read one like book of the Bible and then you're inspired. Like there's people who just like no seriously.
Like
you know
David and Goliath.
Like yeah, but maybe
about?
like God chose Maya to do this specific thing, or chose Mila or Hermela or whoever. It's like, what are we supposed to do? You know what I mean?
I'm so sorry. I keep rolling my eyes.
I'm like, I love it. It's a little dance.
No, it's not. She's really showing off. I hate that for her. But
I just really good. I came in here. She's like, make sure she's not jumping. I'm like, I got it. I said, down. This girl jumped on me. I was like, girl, this point's a dance. Now is a song.
Saucing. Like she just like this girl does not like. If it's just me, the dog's not gonna listen. Like
Robert, she's excited. It's a new scent. It's a new like she's
that's
a dog.
cute and all, but like come.
Oh, she's cute. Yeah, because she's your dog. I get to leave. But I'm just saying.
You want to take her?
I love a dog sitting. I love dog sitting.
Really?
I love dogs. Yeah, I dog sit.
I didn't know that.
Friends all the time.
Wow, didn't know that. Great
Yeah.
to know. Great to know.
Yeah, don't do too much. Don't do too much.
Tomorrow, Mila, you want to babysit Nala? But yeah, no. I do think it's crazy until it isn't. And I'm okay with being crazy. I'm okay with being cringe because all those people were perceived as that to someone until they were successful.
No, what is cringe? What is delusional? Like
I want you
people
to
say these things and don't even know what these words mean. Or these things didn't exist in my head till recently. Like I'm actually going through like I don't know what it is. We're going through something, girl.
I'm gonna have to get out of it though because it's going to like deter me from recording. Like all of a sudden, I just be thinking like, ew. Like I used to record and not think a thing or just like post, and it was just fun to edit. It was fun to do like little sounds and stuff. But now I'm like, how's this coming off? And that takes the fun away from it.
But you can't control that because to some people, how it's coming off is it's hitting exactly how you want it to hit.
Right.
And you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
that's true.
As long as you don't think it, like, yeah, there's something I could do right now that probably I think is cringe, so I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean?
But someone else.
But someone thinks it's cool, or I think it's cool, someone else thinks it's cringe.
Yeah, that's true.
Because even the thought of like filming yourself and then posting it yourself on your free time, to some people that's cringe in itself.
Yeah.
Trying is cringe nowadays. You have to make it look like you're effort. You know, trying is cringe. You have to look effortless and like it's like nothing. It's like no, we actually put in a lot of work into this.
Exactly.
Like and people say about Addison Rae, who like, yeah, she did the cringe videos and stuff, but she's like, okay, why are you concerned about what I'm doing if it's embarrassing? And now she's like,
move on,
doing music, and she's like, or again, it's delusional until it's genius.
Do you know the girl who does like the I can't think of her name, but she does the interviews in like the chicken restaurant?
Oh yeah, Amelia.
Yes,
she's like one of my favorites.
I saw her story. Like she was doing that for years and failed many times. Thought she was going to give up, and now look at her.
She just hit 10 years like last year.
Like what?
10 years?
Emily Chamberlain.
Yeah.
Posted every day for like years on YouTube. I'm not
and
TikTok.
she's definition of like she would just film her day in high school. Like I remember Mary and Hermela got me hip to her, and like she like literally the most mundane thing.
Yeah.
But she would not overperform. She was just like, I hate high school. I don't want to be here anymore. This is what I have to take to math class. Like, what am I doing?
She found her crowd.
And then now she's like, has a coffee brand. Like, she's like,
love it.
She's up there at fashion, like interviewing Met Gala, like all that stuff.
But I'm sure she went through the same thoughts that we're going through.
Yeah.
Do I want to do this? Is this right? And so yeah, I will continue to forever do this until it's not fun. And
correct. And then from there, it might be something different. It might be
exactly.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I'm just learning as we get older. Like there actually is no rules. There actually isn't. The adults lie.
Yeah,
there are no rules.
That is so true. Like you're like that is also scary. Which that would be a whole nother episode, and I don't even want to get into it. But like when I think about that, because I used to think like, oh, graduate, go to corporate. This is your life. Da, da, da. And I was doing all that up until 23, and then when it wasn't that way, I'd just be like, wait, you could live, like, for me, it was no possibility of living, like, without a job. Like, a 9 to 5. And the fact that I'm doing that every day, I'm just like, I've been brainwashed. Like, I didn't know that was possible.
Same. Brainwashed. Brainwashed.
See, I literally said don't go there because I was going to lose my thought, and I literally just lost it. Great. I mean, we're going to end off this episode. If you had to give life advice, what would it be?
As far as content creating or just like just in general?
You could let it be around, but it could just be in general. We finished every episode with life advice because life is my.
Oh, that's good. Life advice. Probably you're not gonna ever regret being yourself.
Ooh, I love
That's what
that.
I'm learning right now.
That's what you're living right now?
Learning,
okay.
Like I've never regretted being
Yourself.
myself. Yeah.
That's so true.
Like,
and anytime that I wasn't myself, I definitely regret it.
Or like even like you were yourself, but you tapered down a little bit. You probably do regret it later. Or
For sure.
Yeah, but whatever. I'm even learning that now. Like when I'm thinking about what I'm going to shoot next for the vlog, it's what is authentic? What am I going through right now? How much do I want to share? Just genuinely just be yourself.
Be yourself.
Because I think part of it is you want to protect. Because like imagine you're being hated or loved for not being for a character or something that you're actually
that
not
you're
yourself.
not even.
You're protecting yourself low key,
Mm-hmm.
but then you are your actual self and people don't like it. You're human. That's gonna be rough.
Like you cannot keep this facade every day.
Yeah.
Like you can't. And so
Yeah.
I'd rather find my community being myself than finding a huge community of being someone that I don't even know.
Like I even think of it as like the people I'm learning now in my late 20s of like take inventory of who you're around. It's like I like who I am around you.
Yeah.
I like how I feel when I'm around you.
True.
So we're just trying to find that on the internet too.
Yeah.
And it's not yes man, it's not nothing like that. It's just people who really understand our editing style, understand our comment, like our sarcasm, all that stuff.
Yeah.
They want to be part of that. And then for the rest of you, go find there's a gajillion other content creators. Like,
yeah.
That's another thing that you mentioned earlier is the hate comments or whatever. It's like, you literally do not have to watch this.
At all. Free will would be, you could actually block me. You could block me
There's
and
a button.
never see me again.
There's a button.
Simple.
Like,
or when people like comment under my cooking videos, like, you could just continue to cook it the way you do. Like
what are we?
My video's not making you cook like me.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
How about for you? Life advice.
Life advice. Life advice. I didn't think about this earlier. I guess going towards content creating, I would just be like, don't wait until it's perfect to start. I feel like
Girl, you would have told me that 2 years ago. Yup. You're right.
I mean, you started off pretty darn good.
Oh, I think so.
I love your story. Like this, like multiple angles, lights, mics, all that. That came after. But I do think like there's so much reward in seeing even your own self grow. Like I love looking at my own.
Like yeah.
Yes, and like I set goals like 500 subscribers, get a camera, 600 subscribers, get mics. Like that made me feel good, and so yeah, like social media is so accessible to anyone. If you have a phone, you could do whatever you choose. So that would be my life advice.
Yeah, just do it for the right reasons. Like it's like I forget what actor was talking about this. Where I think it was Idris Elba. Nah, I could be wrong. But he basically saying how like acting is really almost like a blue collar job, which let me land. But he's basically saying how like the moments that we actually love that he loves is from like action to cut, which is 2 seconds. The rest of it is getting the physical build, if you're playing that type of character, costume design, like 5 a.m. call times. You're away on site in Canada for 6 months away from your family, so you have to be there for the movie or whatever. And then there's the press tour or whatever. So he's like real actual actors who love the actual art. Like the Leos and Denzels, they're not like at the red carpet wanting to get seen. They're just trying to do the actual work and go home.
Right.
Like actually. And there's people who can enjoy it or who can get into it, but for the most part, like the Ryan Goslings, they're awkward and they shine the press tours, but they don't have Instagram. There's a lot of big time actors out there who don't have Instagram, whatever.
They're not on social media. They're just not active.
Yeah, they're just not. They just want to do their job and go home.
You maybe it was Idris Elba.
What?
I feel like I did watch his press run.
Yeah, I think it was him. I could be wrong though, but so I would say like whatever you want to do, you just have to love it. But it's just this can be very much romanticized in the sense of like the fame, the money that can come with it, or whatever. But it's like the same way a surgeon has to love anatomy and surgery to succeed in that. I think it's hard to be a surgeon, like to get to being a surgeon and then being a YouTuber, in my opinion. In my opinion.
Yeah, duh.
To actually, not to being a surgeon, of course, is so much harder than doing this. I'm saying to actually get to the point where you're a surgeon, like you can call yourself a surgeon, is like, I don't know why people wouldn't, because you know how nowadays, like, little kids are like, I want to be a YouTuber or whatever. I think that's much more possible than being a surgeon. In my opinion. That might be like, what? Because if you actually know the criteria to actually become a surgeon, you have to pass, so many people flunk out. It's ridiculous. The clinical rounds, whatever. I had front row seats to my family.
Absolutely.
He's not mentally well. He's not eating. Like, he's not, he's addicted to Adderall. Like, he's not well. But he broke his health to do it. You know what I mean?
To become a surgeon.
But he was obsessed with
becoming a surgeon.
He had a childhood trauma that dealt with healthcare, and he's like, I will never allow someone to feel this way. He's like, this is, so he was fighting for that 7-year-old boy. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he became a surgeon. And I'm like, he was, so my point is you just have to be obsessed with what you want to do. Not the money, not the fame, nothing like it.
But the art of whatever you're choosing to do.
Whatever that is. That's the only way it makes sense. That's the only way it makes sense. Because even now, genuinely think about our day-to-day life, our relationships, our day jobs, doing this and feeding, like, not going out as much or not whatever to do this, and we're not seeing any dividends or any. It's like, why are you, to someone who's not passionate, they're like, why are you doing this? It makes so much sense to me why you're doing this as someone who's also passionate about it. Right. Does that make sense?
But someone else who wouldn't wear a bigger purse just to fit their camera in, they're just like, girl.
That's such a good example!
Like, literally.
You just read me.
Or like the fact that I have to put a little chain on my thing because like when I am carrying my camera, I don't, like, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying my time right now.
With my crying dog in the back, it's so unprofessional. She will not be here next time.
I love you,
She will be somewhere else, or we'll have to let her get acclimated to you so she can chill. But this was a great conversation.
It was, and it feels like 2 seconds, and it's been over.
It's probably been over an hour by now, but you know you're always welcome back.
I know. I mean, probably the next time we'll see together is in 2 days. Probably need you on Thursday or Friday to film.
Let me know. I'll be there.
Yeah. But
love you guys.
Love you.
I'll drop all their information in the description box. Bye.
Bye.
Where'd you go?